All right, let me ask you guys a question. Excuse me. Am I posting too many damn videos? Here's the thing, people. Okay, look, I think about it all the time. I'm like, I don't want to cloud up the channel with a bunch of crap, with a bunch of nonsense, whatever. But then again, I'm like, maybe you should be putting out more videos, so whatever. I even went through and deleted some because there was a video of me riding a frickin' four-wheeler. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm getting bored over here. So look, whatever. If you guys are out there watching, thank you. I appreciate it. Sub to the channel and, shout out to everybody. So, look, I just want to share a few things. Okay, who beats Canelo Alvarez? And you guys asked me a couple of questions in one of my earlier videos, so I'm going to try to answer them right now. Okay, who beats Canelo next? Or is he untouchable, unbeatable? Is he really the king? So tell me. Who can beat Canelo Alvarez? That's question number 2. Question number 1, am I posting too many videos? Would you like more videos? So, again, the bar is kind of lowered right now. I'm trying to just push out content or whatever. I don't like that word, by the way. So who beats him? Okay? Look at this crap. Okay, a lot of people say VADA. Okay, 38 votes for VADA. David Benavidez would be 8 votes. Now, I don't see Canelo ever fighting David Benavidez. And by the way, didn't he just have like an arm surgery, some type of arm injury, if I remember correctly? Okay, the Gennady Golovkin trilogy, we got 8 more. Wow. But this is a poll I put up. By the way, Counterpunch Boxing Talk on Facebook. If you guys want to join, send a request. I'll hit approve. I pretty much approve everybody. If you're a boxing fan, if you're a real boxing fan, you'll get approved, whatever. Okay, and then any real opponent at 168, 175. So, super middleweight on up to light heavyweight, 4 votes. Okay, Billy Joe Saunders, 4 votes. Now, I thought Billy Joe would have a little more love than that. Okay, only got 4 out of, I don't know, maybe 100 people. COVID-19, that's cold, man. That's cold. I got to delete that. Demetrius, Andrade. 2 votes, okay. Retirement, 1. Charlo, 1. Smith, none. Ramirez, none. So, look, most people say VADA. I didn't know that was a real opponent, but, maybe so. Maybe he gets busted again in the future, the old clenbuterol, the tainted tacos, as I like to call it. Maybe he gets busted again and, he gets mad, throws a... And, look, Canelo, he does throw kind of a temper tantrum, right? That's one thing. It's a character flaw, I believe, kind of like Charlo, Jermall, or let's see, Jermall, not Jermall, Jermall. Okay, I call him the younger twin because he looks smaller, younger, but, he cannot handle his emotions. So, anyway, 38 votes for that. And then number 2 is David Benavidez. Number 3, of course, Gennady Golovkin. So, what's realistic right now? Realistically, Demetrius, Andrade. I could totally see that fight happening right now. Demetrius, Andrade, but not a Charlo. Look, Uncle Al ain't gonna allow that. But let's read a few of the comments here. On the scorecards, only Floyd by split decision. I know, wow, CJ Ross had it a draw. Look, I will never stop talking about this. Okay, this guy, Mr. Flame, okay, Beterbiev, okay, at 175. Now, yes, I think Canelo, he needs to move up because right now, again, who can beat him at middleweight? And look, these are hardcore boxing fans, and, Golovkin got 4 votes out of roughly 100. Okay, Billy Joe Saunders had about 3 or 4, so realistically, and again, this is a mixture of Canelo and Golovkin fans, participating in the poll. Okay, Gilberto Ramirez, okay, that's good, okay, right here. Billy Joe Saunders has the best chance, a very slick fighter who could cause all sorts of problems for Canelo. Okay, although ain't a judge in Vegas going to give him a win, we all know. But again, Canelo takes a hell of a lot to beat, and he does right now. He does. Okay, Andrade, right there. And let's see, VADA, and I put LOL. Look, when I first read that, I couldn't believe, and I didn't even put that as an option. Somebody added VADA, because when I do a poll, I can, say yes, people can or cannot add options, and always do yes, freedom of speech, say whatever you want. And somebody added VADA. Okay, and I wrote, you guys are ruthless. The fighter with the most beef, I'm backing G again for 3 out of 3. Now, do you guys see it that way, right? Would it be 3 out of 3? Do you honestly believe Gennady Golovkin won the first and second fight? First was a draw. Of course, second one, Canelo by decision. I had the first one easily. all day going to Gennady Golovkin. And look, the Canelo fans out there, they know this. I mean, they know this, right? I mean, you know, right now it's just, you know, they have to stick to their guns because they're not, you know, they're never going to admit the truth, okay? Let me back out here. I don't know what else we got. We'll go over a few things. I don't even know what, people put all this crap in my group. And this guy here, Brandon, you know, first sparring in Philly, he's a young boxer. You guys go check him out. You know, always try to promote the guys coming up through the ranks and the amateurs. He's a member of the group. So, you know, give him a like, give him a share, give him a you know, whatever. A little bit of love, a little bit of support. Okay, what else we got here? What we got here? Now, Devin Haney talking all kinds of trash. Let me see if I can play this. I'm going to unplug my microphone, and hopefully you guys can hear this. But let me, can I play this? Let me see. Hang on. Let me press on it here. Let me click on it. Let's click on it. Okay, I'm going to unplug the mic, so hopefully you guys can hear it, and then I'll plug back in. Yeah.
I don't really say much, but when I talk, motherfuckers better listen. Pay attention to me. Brandon, I'm telling you. Devin Haney, your father done said something, and he might have got you in some shit, y'all. 35, I'm coming. Lil Ryan Garcia. Shorty, you can get your little ass beat too.
Woo, damn.
You know what I'm saying? Tank, what's up, y'all?
What's up, Tank?
Come see, matter of fact, come follow me. Let me show y'all something.
All right, what are we looking at? What are we looking at?
I ain't stepped on this motherfucker yet. You gonna see
That language. Look, he's about to get on the scale. What does this say? 143.
43. Stop playing with me. I'm coming to 35. It's real. Y'all better get y'all shit together. Quarantine about to be up. Y'all better hope this quarantine shit keep coming. Because when I come out, I'm coming out like a fucking monster.
Okay. Let me plug back in my mic. Well. Now look, let me tell you what I like about him, about Mr. Gary Russell Jr. I love the hand speed. He's fun to watch. But look, he already lost. I mean, Loma already beat him. Number one, number two. You know, calling people out during, you know, a lockdown. I just don't see the. I don't see the, you know, the real threat there, right? You know, calling out, you know, Mikey Garcia, Tank Davis. Now also, Teofimo Lopez, you guys heard Lopez has like totally ballooned up right now. I mean, this dude is just ballooned up. Who is posting this crap in my video or my group? Anyway, yes, he's ballooned up, put on a lot of weight right now. But, you know, he was like training. Oh, here's another fight too, guys. Let's see. What do y'all think of the legitimate middleweight matchup? Both have shown improvement in their last fights. Jaime Munguia and Eubanks Jr. Now, look, guys. I spent a few days with Jaime Munguia. You can go down, check my videos on the channel. You know, I spent a few days with him. And in his last fight against the man from, was it Japan, I believe? Anyway, look, gave him a tough fight. I mean, Jaime Munguia was getting hit way too much. You know, way too much in that fight. I was right there ringside, and they were like these thudding shots, okay? Thudding shots. Where was I at? Toyota Center. Okay, if you guys want to watch the fight, look it up. Toyota Center, Houston, Texas. I was there. You'll see me ringside. I've actually watched the fight. You can see me. I was really there, okay? And, you know, I mean, that should have been an easy win. You know, it went 12 rounds, and, you know, the guy put up a good competitive fight. And look, he got a lot of love from the crowd, too. Like, after the fight, you know, look, the crowd, it was a pro Jaime Munguia, you know, fan base crowd, whatever. They were cheering, you know, they were, you know, basically, you know, showing him a lot of respect. We're talking about, I wish I could think, it was Inoue, whatever, Inoue. Yeah, Inoue, something like I-N-O-U-E. Okay, so not to be confused with the other. But, anyway, yeah, just getting hit way too much. But that would be a great fight right there. You know, Eubanks Jr. and Jaime Munguia. I don't know, guys. We'll keep going. I have no idea what is here. Free Nonito, or free Donaire fight. Nonito Donaire. Okay. Oh, look, check this out, guys. Let me click on this. I posted this, too. And shout out to the Armani King. This was his original thumbnail. But look at this. You know, this is basically a breakdown here of all Pacquiao's wins. I mean, just look at that, the history, right? And do you guys, I mean, look, where do you place Manny Pacquiao? We're talking pound for pound here. Where do you place him? You know, I would really like to know. You know, he's definitely my top 5, you know, and I'm talking pound for pound of this era, you know, maybe even the past decade. You know, I mean, how do you guys feel about that? So, hang on, I'm trying to get my, there we go. You know, but look at this. I mean, let's see, what do we got here? Marquez, Diaz, Margarito, Thurman. Okay, that Thurman fight, that was awesome. Okay. Fighter of the Year, Barrera, Marquez. I mean, just historical match. Look, I still go back and watch the Barrera fights. I love the Ricky Hatton fight. You know, one fight that I have not watched again, and I won't watch it again, is the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. I just cannot and will not watch it again. There's Prince. I'm not even going to show that. Again, guys, I don't know what this crap is. Okay, that's the old one, who beats Canelo. Like I said, we're just running through. We're running through a little bit of boxing news. But right now, if we want to talk about who beats Canelo, you know, I think you're going to have to, here's what I think. You're going to have to catch Canelo slipping, right? A bad training camp. He's going to underestimate some young buck, some young guy, maybe like a Darby and Checo, for example, or like an Andy Ruiz type situation where basically, you know, you think you're going to, you know, you're going in for a tomato, for a cab, for a cupcake, and you get beat, okay? Or he's going to get caught, because we all know, I mean, look, that is the great equalizer in boxing, is the jab. I mean, technically, but, you know, I'm just saying, getting caught. Right? I mean, we're all human. We all have a chin. We all have a brain. So somebody's going to catch Canelo. And I will say, you know, to Canelo's defense, I mean, the dude has a hell of a chin. What is this here? Gennady Golovkin. Is Gennady Golovkin a shot fighter? Highlights from the Boxing Rant episode 2. What do you guys think about that? Is Golovkin a shot fighter? I don't know if I would call him shot. Definitely aging. Definitely declining. But you know, I feel like Golovkin, you know, he's so great at what he does that, you know, he can pull out that vintage Golovkin at times. Like I told you guys, in the trilogy, if we get the trilogy, I want 2 or 3 rounds from Gennady Golovkin where we just get that old vintage Gennady Golovkin, right? And I think if he did that, you know, he might have a chance of beating Canelo. But right now, I'm calling it 70-30. I mean, tell me in the comments section, what are you guys calling it? I'm going with 70-30, to be honest. Right here, let's not forget the time Canelo was hiding out at 154 to avoid the Gennady Golovkin fight. Let me tell you guys a funny story. So I was covering, what fight was that? Canelo Chavez, or no, I covered that fight too. Canelo Kirkland. Okay, it was at Minute Maid Park. Okay, I was covering, and by the way, 50,000 people in attendance and another 10, 15, 20,000 outside. There was roughly 60, 70,000 people that night. HBO pay-per-view, check it out. Anyway, what I noticed, okay, during the weigh-in, Canelo looked like a damn welterweight, okay? I mean, I was looking at him, and I did a little interview with him, whatever. It's on my channel. Go check it out. And he looked like a welterweight. Okay, but on fight night, I was like, wow. I was amazed by the transformation. It went from like welterweight to like a blown up middleweight, and he was fighting at that 155-pound catch weight, right? I mean, like I said, I could not believe the transformation. He was like this little skinny, scrawny kid. I mean, he looked like a little kid, little freckles on his face and everything. And I'm like 6'1". I'm like looking down at him thinking like, that's Canelo? Because that was one of the first times I met him. I'd met him before that. That was like the second time I'd met him. And I couldn't believe how small he was, right? But on fight night and even after the fight, dude, it was such a huge difference. I mean, it didn't even look like the same guy. I mean, so, you know, and I would say he probably put on maybe 15, 17, 18, 20 pounds, you know, because we know there's time. It's on record. Canelo has entered the ring nearly 180. I'm going to call it 190, okay? Officially, unofficially. You know, I'm just saying, guys, you know. I mean, I truly believe, I know it for a fact, okay? I mean, I got sources. I believe Canelo has entered the ring between, go look at Daniel Jacobs, okay? That's a $1.80 all day. That's a $1.80 all damn day long, okay? Debate's over, right? You guys know what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Let's move on. What do we got here? Juan Manuel Marquez. Look, that's one of my favorites. I love watching Marquez. Manny Pacquiao. You know, what's going to happen with him? You know, I don't know. Look, guys, right now they're talking about, you know, postponing. Just everything is on hold right now. We don't know what is going on. My money is both on Loma and Haney. Looking forward to seeing Lopez being humbled. You know, yeah, a lot of chatter about Lopez and Loma, but right now, guys, like I said, Lopez, he ballooned up kind of like a Gervonta Davis. But here's the funny thing. You don't hear about it on the biased YouTube channels. You don't hear about, you know, Gervonta Davis ballooning up, right? Looking like the Hamburglar, okay? But you do hear about Lopez ballooning up because he has. He definitely has. Notable wins. Should we read this? I think I've already read this on the channel. Let me burn through it real quick, guys. I'm in the mood to talk tonight. Hopefully you're still tuned in. Okay, going over Mayweather's win. Do you agree? Pacquiao, past prime. Agreed. Marcos Maidana, robbed. Maybe a draw, but okay, you could convince me, maybe in slow motion. Okay, Canelo Alvarez completely schooled him, but Canelo was what, 22, 23, 21, 22, 23 in that fight, whatever, it gets past, okay, whatever. Okay, Miguel Cotto, past prime, true. Shane Mosley, past prime, true. Ricky Hatton, okay, good win. Whatever, you got to give, look, let's be honest, we're going to keep it real on the channel. Oscar De La Hoya, definitely past prime, even when Pacquiao fought him. What, you can't really give Pacquiao that win either because it wasn't that far apart. Okay, Zab Judah, class B, disagree. I think Zab Judah was B plus, A minus. Okay, B plus, flashes of A minus. So I don't really agree with that. Kind of like a Sean Porter, you know, kind of like, look, I'll even say kind of like an Adrian Broner. B-level fighter in my opinion, but with potential to be A, okay? Juan Manuel Marquez, severely underweight, pulled up to another division. You guys know the history. Of course, Gotti, come on, past prime. Castillo, robbed, okay, I don't know, whatever, debatable, okay, and Diego Corrales, overrated class B. And also, which one of those guys was like severely drained? He was talking about having to eat a sandwich before the fight because he was so malnutritioned. I want to say it was Corrales. Again, correct me if it was one of the two, either Castillo or Corrales. I don't exactly remember which one, but one of them was just severely dehydrated, drained, and malnutritioned, whatever. Okay, who thinks the Godfather? Okay, let me end it here. Now, this is about Victor Conte and Gennady Golovkin. Shout out to the Triple G fans. You guys have made the channel what it is, so I greatly... And by the way, sub to the channel, please. I'm trying to break 10,000. I keep hitting 10, it keeps going down. You know, I think somebody's playing with the numbers, but whatever. Okay, who thinks the Godfather of PEDs, Victor Conte, was pushing steroids on Gennady Golovkin? Right? A little bit of drama. Okay, that's why they had a fight, and that's why Gennady Golovkin was kicked out of the snack facility. If you guys haven't heard of Balco, you need to look it up. Victor Conte, along with his partner, created THG, spent time in prison, okay, a correctional institution. He was also charged with laundering. It was a bad check. Okay, I know my history. Okay, I think Victor tried to give Gennady Golovkin a little bit of that Canelo treatment. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. And was that why Golovkin was kicked out? Because there really wasn't a whole lot of information. And where is Golovkin? Where is the news? Where is anything? I mean, the dude has gone media silent, okay? Is he even coming back? I mean, is he just going to say, you know what, guys, I'm done. I'm out. Peace out. He says here, we'll end here. Shout out, Eric. By the way, big shout out, Eric. Anyway, whatever. I'll get to that later. Good friend of mine. Thanks, Eric, for everything. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, it's a possibility, but Triple G being so by the book, maybe it was an issue. I wish Gennady Golovkin would speak out about it. Me too. I wish Golovkin would say anything about anything right now, but he's completely silent, okay? The whole avoiding all until the press for his fight is getting annoying. I agree. Okay, let's say it wasn't PEDs, but something that could also possibly ruin his integrity maybe led to the fallout. All I know is Golovkin needs to reach out to his fans again and show us he is alive and well. Just my random opinion. I mean, it's not random. It's very accurate. Because a lot of people on the channel are asking me, what is going on with Golovkin? Where is he? I even thought about maybe reaching out to Tom Loeffler, like on Twitter, like direct message, something like that, and just saying, hey, I'm Counterpunch Boxing. And we've talked in the past. He knows who I am or whatever. It's been a while. I think the last time I talked to Tom Loeffler was like during like the Jacobs fight. It's been a few years, but I think he's already approved me on Twitter instant messaging, meaning if I send him a message, he'll get the notification. So maybe I can try to reach out to him, and get something, guys. I mean, I don't know. Okay, the response from Conte sounded extremely suspect. Didn't do what we asked. Okay, and again, what does that mean? You're right, very weird. Okay, wasn't Donaire at one point doing 24/7 random testing at any time while working with Conte? Also, Eddie Hearn put out a statement, said he had an argument, a falling out, a major battle with Victor Conte over Daniel Jacobs because, like, what are they doing there? I mean, just like that Alex Ariza crap, like the mystery shakes, like, I don't know. Like, what is going on at the snack gym? You guys tell me. I don't know. But there's a reason. Look, they had a huge falling out. If you're Victor Conte, you're not going to kick out a mega star like Gennady Golovkin. And he said he was removed. He was asked to leave, booted, kicked out. Like basically escorted from the property. So what happened, guys? I don't know. I think it would be insane for Victor Conte to try to get any pro fighter to use steroids, then turn around and make them look bad to the media. Well, yeah, it is crazy, but he's done worse in the past. So I don't know, guys. Let me leave it at that. So I'm babbling. Anyway, guys, if you guys want more videos, tell me. I mean, look, I can post like 10 a day. Again, I just don't want to flood the channel with a bunch of, watered down videos. I mean, because I care about the content that I put out there. And, I just don't want to put a lot of garbage out. So anyway, guys, tell me, just please answer me that question. Do you want more videos? Yes or no? All right, guys, have a good night. I'll be back.